He has.
At TVC News, wherever the big news story is happening, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking news.
A GDP larger than many African countries, Lagos is home to many entrepreneurs, investors and talented people from all walks of life. It is the center of excellence that has driven growth, innovation and development in Nigeria and beyond. In this episode of Inside Lagos, we bring you stories about government activities aimed at boosting growth in Lagos for the city to remain one of the most vibrant cities in the world. I'm Ivy Kano. Do not be surprised. Your regular anchor, Adedoja Salam Adeni, is on a short break, and I'll be standing in for her till she returns.
Ẹni tí ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Mo ní pé bó o bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn òyìnbó débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Haúsá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn Ìgbò débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo Yorùbá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tí wọ́n mú lọ. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni òde kò yìn ẹkù kan. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ lórí àwa. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ọ̀pọ̀ ò bá dé kò yìn ẹkù. Èkó wéjèlè, gbẹ́lẹ̀ Èkó wéjèlè.
Over 1,500 were empowered recently through the Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, bringing the numbers of beneficiaries to about 10,000 in the last 5 years. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stated this during the 2024 Micro-Enterprise Support Initiative. The program, he said, was designed to empower vulnerable women and indigent youths by providing them with tools and support to start and grow their own businesses.
This Micro-Enterprise Initiative and Skills Acquisition Centers, we believe they are working diligently to provide for you, our citizens, the needed support for you to thrive, for you to be self-reliant, and for you to be able to put food on the table for your immediate family. The scheme is targeted to uplift the vulnerable women and indigent citizens, people that truly need government support, the youth in our society, to provide for them tools and support for them to start and to grow their own businesses. And we're doing this by ensuring that we're empowering our citizens with the aim to continue to stimulate economic growth, reduce poverty, and create a more inclusive essence of government. And so I want to use WAPA again as a forefront of initiatives that is targeted at uplifting women, targeted at uplifting indigent members of our society, targeted at implementing schemes and programs that will speak to the needs and the yearnings of our citizens, which, like we said, is all about reduction in poverty, giving you a sense to live, a belief in yourself, and a sense of livelihood. We also have various other agencies. The Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, which also have strategic partners. They are providing financial support. They are providing business development services. They are doing this for entrepreneurs, for people that have disadvantaged background that do not have the means. They are providing a lot more resources than what we have here. They provide 10 million, 5 million, 7 million, 15 million, based on your business requirement and your need. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this year 2024 MSI program is a natural progression to ensure that all of our promises to you, are not just lip service promises. They are promises that you can feel, that you can see, that you can take home, that you can identify with. And these promises is for you, to be able to empower you, make you self-reliant, make you job providers, not just job seekers alone, and to eventually be able to foster a vibrant and a resilient economy.
Empowerment tools such as tiling machine, shawarma grillers and toasters, fabricating machines, sewing machines, basic barbing kits with sterilizing kits, generators, hairdressing equipment, among others, were donated to the beneficiaries.
We have trained you. We have had lecturers to give you all the skills that you require. We paid for the training while you were being trained. We provided a conducive environment while you were being trained. And at the end of your training, this government said we will not leave you alone. The things that you have been trained on, the equipment you have been trained on, we said we will also support you to start your business, to start your life almost immediately afterwards. I think WAPA deserves another round of applause. And so you can see that I'm extremely very, very happy that I can join you today at this micro enterprise support initiative, which is being implemented by our Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation.
The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Honorable Bolaji Cecilia Dada, in her welcome address stressed the importance of such humanitarian interventions across all the local government areas and LCDAs in the rural and suburban areas of Lagos.
Permit me to state here that Mr. Governor's testimonials in eschewing an uncommon, robust and value-added human resource capacity development, as evidenced by his recent directive to the effect that outstanding graduates of our various skills acquisition centers, upon satisfactory completion of their training programs, should be listed as automatic beneficiaries of this mercy program is worthy of commendation. We have registered their companies with CAC, and we are also funding the machine. Also, in the past, we have trained 300 women on catfish rearing, and about 100 of them will be receiving free fish feeds today. The catfish training covered 6 communities within Lagos State, from Ikorodu to Agege to Mushi to Lagos Island, Badagry and Epe. I'm also pleased to inform you that 50,000 cash grants will be given to 50 Makoko fishmongers today to support their businesses. In more specific terms, I must say this administration has succeeded in empowering over 10,000 beneficiaries through this micro enterprise support initiative program.
We're giving 200 fingerlings, 2 tanks, 7 bags of feed, nets, and also other things that we needed for catfish production. Not only that, we were called and they were monitored, and they were called us to ask about our challenges. And lo and behold, last week we were called that we had to come and take something to support ourselves.
I've seen a positive change in my life, especially when I took the grinding machine home. My children were asking me that, "Mommy, where did you get this machine from?" I said, "It's a gift from Lagos State Governor." He said, "Will you be paying instrumentally?" I said, "It's free. It's a gift." They were very, very, very happy.
It's only handwork that could give you hope, that could give you what to eat, even to your old age.
Then I took up, I subscribed to WAPA. Last year, December, I got a lot of work to do, but there was no machine. I have to go to neighbors, to friends, people around that has machine. I have to pay them. I'll pay them to use their machine, to even cut on their table. But when I was called that I am one of the people selected to be given machine, it was like a dream. I got here, we sat around here. When they gave me the machine, today I have 2 people learning from me.
The governor charged the beneficiaries to make judicious use of the opportunity, resources, and become worthy ambassadors.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, so better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah. Better Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, oh Sanwo-Olu, you want to better Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, oh Sanwo-Olu, you want to better Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, oh Sanwo-Olu, you want to better Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, oh Sanwo-Olu, yeah. Oh Sanwo-Olu, oh Sanwo-Olu, love Lagos, oh Sanwo-Olu, oh Sanwo-Olu, love Lagos, oh Sanwo-Olu, oh Sanwo-Olu, love Lagos, oh Sanwo-Olu. Èkó náà pè bí ọmọ má lọ nà gẹ̀rẹ́ má lọ rẹpẹtẹ. Talk about mainland, talk about security, talk about island, talk about good road, talk about Sanwo-Olu, talk about good life. Sanwo-Olu lélẹ̀, tẹ̀síwájú lélẹ̀, ìjọmọ̀ àti lélẹ̀. Sanwo-Olu lélẹ̀, mo kíra fún Sanwo-Olu àti dẹ́pútì wa. Ìwọ̀n tẹ̀ mẹ́ta Lagos Sanwo-Olu, Sanwo-Olu, ìwọ̀n tẹ̀ mẹ́ta Lagos Sanwo-Olu, Sanwo-Olu, ìwọ̀n tẹ̀ mẹ́ta Lagos Sanwo-Olu, Sanwo-Olu.
In a couple of months, the Wole Soyinka Center for Culture and Creative Arts will open its door to the world. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stated this on Sunday while on a tour of the facility with some state officials and stakeholders.
So this is the whole.
Yes. So we've got about 4,500 plus.
He expressed satisfaction with the level of ongoing work on the newly refurbished center. Speaking with journalists after the tour, the governor said the center would be completed in 4 months and called on the creative industry to put the center to use.
In spite of all this scaffolding, we are getting to the end.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, so better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah.
It's such a rare opportunity, and I'm sure all of you have been part of this tour this evening. Some of you were part of a team about 4 years ago when we started this in 2019. And I'm sure you have seen for yourself the transformation of what this place has turned into in the last almost 5 years. I'm truly, really excited and happy with the work that the Bankers Committee under the auspices of SINOF has been able to do. They have truly shown us that when we put our mind to things as a country, as a people, we can get the best out of ourselves. We all came in here 4 or 5 years ago, and we were discouraged. We were saddened with what we saw as one of our national treasure. You know, like I did mention in my interview, I grew up around here. I grew up Surulere almost 60 years ago. All my life is 4, 5, 6 kilometers around this place. So I knew this place, you know, from the beginning. What has happened in the last 4.5 years, and the tour that we have seen today, is that we've brought back the whole glory even in a bigger, in a better, in a more transformative form than what it used to be. And I think I need to commend, all of the professionals that have put this together. All of the companies, the architects, the builders, the construction company, the cooling company, everybody, the creatives that have worked here in the last almost 5 years now. We need to commend them, and we need to thank them really, really, really seriously. And I think it's really going to be a place where, international audience, will see that we're ready, to take the world on entertainment, on tourism, on the creative mind, and more importantly, even in the business conferences and seminars that we all go and attend in other parts of the world. That's what this old edifice is, a one-stop shop that has everything, you can imagine, as comparable to any other world conference center, But he also now have an additional flavor of an arts, a cultural center added all to it. And by the way, the train also that were built all around here speaks to the entire infrastructure that has made this place, a working space. So, gentlemen, I'm happy that you have joined me on this tour. They're just the final details that I'm sure they'll be putting, furnitures and cleaning and just to complete. And they said in another 2-3 months, it should be, at a stage where we'll be ready to receive, the entire public. So let's go out there and spread the news. It's on its way to open its door to the public, courtesy, Lagos State government, and sign up the bankers committee that have done this work.
For the special advisor to the governor on tourism, arts and culture, the Wole Soyinka Center for Culture and Creative Arts, when completed, will not only compete favorably with the international community as a tourist attraction, but also provide employment.
And I'm super happy that, the youth can now see that, we're really doing a lot to make sure that the creative industry, the entertainment industry, the tourism industry in Lagos is truly rising. And I'm happy that, the governor is fully ready to, to contribute so much. Not just here, but this is a huge one for Lagos. This is a huge one for the citizens of Lagos. And I'm happy that under our own time too, we can say, Nigeria, Lagosians, this place is open for you to. So it's a beautiful thing. The entertainment industry is that this is the only industry that you don't need to wait for 4 years to be able to begin to get something doing. So this is also a place whereby, once you see, you come up with a movie, and when you look at the ripple effect around, how many people were also working on that project. So I am happy that once you look into the entertainment industry clearly very well, you're taking a lot of young people out of the streets, and that's what we're talking about. So I'm happy that the ripple effect across job employment opportunity and quite a number of things is going to be huge for Lagos and also for Nigeria.
Lagos State government is shoring up efforts to see that everyone in the state registers to take advantage of its affordable health insurance scheme. It has just launched the Standard Jara Insurance Plan, which gives access to a wider range of treatments, including surgeries at a premium of 15,000 naira.
Starting in August 2024, all Lagos State pensioners will receive a free 1-year Ilera coverage, which will ensure their access to health care even while in retirement. We're doing all this to further our universal health coverage goal.
There's a standard Ilera which has a minimum service package. So you go, you get laboratory services, you get a consultation, you get family planning, you get vaccination. If you need antenatal care, delivery, cesarean section, those are the sort of standard packages which usually covers up to 80% of what our citizens need. Now then another 20% will need something extra. Maybe they have a suspicion of cancer, or they need access to more advanced tests like an MRI or a CT scan, or they need to go and do some advanced molecular biology tests, or they need radiotherapy and things like that. So the JARA is taking the plan to a slightly higher level. So that's what the JARA is.
In collaboration with Sterling Bank, Lagos State Government has also expanded its virtual booth telemedicine intervention across 5 local government areas of the state. Lagos State Health Management Agency officials are stationed in the V booth to get people registered on the insurance scheme after the payment of premium to Sterling Bank officials within the V booth. They will be issued an activated card with an insurance policy number for immediate access to services right within the booth. Insurance premium can be paid instrumentally.
Right now, we can cover cancer up to 5 million under the standard JARA. You can have dialysis, which was not under the standard JARA before. We have integrated telemedicine into the plan, which is something that we did not have before. And so you can either download the telemedicine app on the Play Store, and you can speak to a doctor audiovisually once you are an enrollee.
You see how this resonates with ordinary people on the streets, because what this has done is that it creates access for the people to be able to have healthcare at their doorstep.
Lagos State Government, with its Sterling Bank partnership, plan to steadily expand the state's insurance scheme in very approachable and favorable dimensions to the advantage of the people of the state.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, so better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah. Better Lagos, Olu, you want to speak Lagos, Olu, you want to better Lagos, Olu, you want to speak Lagos, Olu, yeah.
Now with that, we've come to the end of this week's episode of Inside Lagos. Keep a date with us, same time next week for another ride. Until then, do not forget to contribute your quota to making Lagos a better place. I'm Ivy Kano.